From the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get that money.
Men of value look at a woman's pedigree. Are you a thoroughbred? Are you a pure breed? Do you have your papers? I'm sorry, but this is true. When a man has to bring you around his partners, his colleagues, everything else, he's looking at how you're going to make him look. And a woman, for a man of value, has to look good on his arm, and she comes loaded with femininity. And if you really, especially if you want a man who's on a more refined level, on a certain level, you got to come with a network. Let's talk about this too. All you ladies who talk about you have a business, congratulations. Your business is only of value your business is of use to a man of value if your network is. I don't often talk about this, but I'm going off. Look, he's already making money. What he needs is somebody who's going to be proactive, who's going to be your support system, a helpmeet, somebody who's going to bring peace to his life, and bring proactive. So, like, I got one friend who loves it that his wife prepares meals for him and the boys on the way out to dinner. And everybody gets an individually custom-made prepared meal. That's a good woman to these kind of men, because they can get a housekeeper. They can get somebody to cook a meal, but they want something that's made with love and pre-thought and care. I'm gonna tell you, a woman that's attractive to me, a woman who says, I'm in this organization, I'm in that organization, I know this person, I know that person. You got connections. I'll turn the shit into opportunity. You got connections, I'll turn it into money. You got connections, I'll make that shit work. You can be proactive and do this. Look out for the pitfall. Man, please. This is why a man looks at a woman with pedigree. So I find it funny that so many women are like, he don't want a woman to have an education. You're out of your freaking mind. I often talk about a woman of value. Let's go over it again. For all you stupid people in the cheap seats who keep misquoting me, saying shit that I don't say. Her mindset is smart, cooperative, and agreeable. Why did I put smart in there? Men don't want a pretty Barbie doll that's stupid, a vacuous, empty vessel just to have sex with. She has to be smart. She's teaching the kids. She's the counselor. A woman of value is a value counselor. The last line of defense against stupid shit. So she can't be anything other than smart and cooperative and agreeable. That's why her mindset is important. She's fit. She's disciplined, discerning, and dedicated in and out. She's feminine, affectionate, accommodating with a subtle sophistication. And she's naturally nurturing, carefree, loving, easygoing. She's overall light. There is not a woman that's like this that is not of value to a man. And in that, I didn't say a gosh darn thing about how she looks. But a woman like that has a giving spirit. That means whatever she has, she brings it to you and allows you to use it for the benefit of you and everybody else in the family. So your pedigree, yes. People ask, where did your wife go to school? What's the last book you've read? Who did you vote for? What charities do you support? What organizations do you belong to? So you could be a really, really nice person, but if your pedigree doesn't line up, you're not as much of a use. This is why you often see men who got a woman who has the right characteristics. And what did I say? Quit your full-time job to work part-time for your man. And it's not uncommon for this to happen. Come on over here, girl. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put some braces on your teeth. I'm going to get this fixed. I'm going to get this fixed. We're going to get you some etiquette classes, learn how to walk in. We're going to make sure you got on those, what are those shoes? I can never pronounce them. Tom Ford. I like little balls on a bomb. Alea, whatever. Anyway, hey, learn how to walk in these. Yeah. Oh, men love. Remember that show, Pimp My Ride? Men love taking their women and upgrading them. As an image consultant, let me tell you, one of the things that men of value used to love to do was say, here's my image consultant. And I'd be like, cool, before and after. I style men, and any woman who's ever worked with me will tell you, I know what the French toast I'm talking about. Men take pride in their possessions. Oh, let's go ahead and put you in law school so you can come work at the firm. Let's go ahead and get you some business classes so you can be the office manager at the practice. Y'all better get shit. Better understand. Becoming a man of value's wife, you're going to be just going to school. Red wine, white wine, art, this, that. It requires study. You got to study your man. You got to study his competitors. You got to get along with the other wives. You have to make sure that the children are going to become assets. And a woman like that is exceedingly special. It's a job. And far too many of you ladies think it's a job of a life of luxury where you just sit up and he just spends his money. No, boo. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You're not just going to get the black card. No. You're going to work. Anyway. So, understand something. They say put a fine woman on the screen. You need to understand something. Gentlemen, one of the best things you can do as a man is to make sure you have your pack. And whether you a high value man, blue collar, white collar, whatever, look, man. Today, life is about people more than ever. More than ever. And it takes a woman who's not always concerned with herself to be selfless to rise to her best level with this kind of man. This is why so many women get angry with me, because they want men at this level to just take you as you are. And make no mistake about it, this has nothing to do with black anything. Men of value across the board want women who are assets. So I think it's funny how so many women are like, well, fine, if that's what a black man wants, then I'll go get. You think. Anyway, you better. A 5. There might be, he said, being a nice, look at him, man. I asked her what she ranked herself, okay? There's no need to, split that hair. We got enough to talk about. Bottom line is this. He looks at your pedigree. And if your pedigree is not up to par, it is not uncommon for a man to have to go into debt to get your pedigree up. He wants a return on his investment. Ooh, ooh, Baddies looking at this and laughing. Baddies, what are you talking about? Who are you? Let's also talk about this too. Okay, go ahead. Anybody who's talking about baddies, you're in the wrong place. See, men of value don't concern themselves with this bullshit ass term baddies. You motherfuckers gone somewhere. Gone. Either you're too young or you don't know what the hell you talk about. Baddies?
From the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get that money.
Far too many of you guys call women baddies who look like that. Keep your baddies. We're talking about feminine assets, not plastic broads of any color. Far too many of y'all are judging women based solely upon how they look. Oftentimes, men of value go down in looks to go up in cooperation. Anybody trying to get the finest thing on the block, you're doing something that's going to actually make you a return. You know when I talk about baddies are for broke dudes. That's why they come and play on y'all, because all y'all do is look and see what they look like instead of who they are. Who are their connections? What can they do? All they gotta do is give you some sloppy toppy and twerk on your dumb. Anyway, shut. Nah. Look, man, pedigree matters. This is the woman that you're going to be having kids with. Intelligence. What are you making all this? What are you doing all this for? You don't want a bunch of little. You know what baddies do? Baddies make Fredos. Oh shit!
From the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets.
Baddies make Fredos. We want Michaels. Fredo had a baddie. She was a showgirl. That's what you guys run around getting baddies. Jada, Fredo. Michael got K. Don Corleone, he did the best of all. Okay. All right, man. I got to get out of here. But no, seriously, gentlemen, look at a woman's pedigree. Look past her booty, what her mouth